Long day. T minus 12. T minus 12 days to Bonita Springs. So we got a lot of work to do. Oh my gosh, we got a lot of work to do. Besides the fact that I got to sell my house and buy a house and move and pack and stuff and things. But that doesn't have anything to do with school, so let's talk about that. Well, what do we got to do? Oh my gosh, curriculum. We got to get some curriculum for 4 new classes. We got to put some stuff on the website. We got to order supplies. Oh my gosh, we got a lot to do. Come on, let's go. Okay, so we're getting up early. We're going to an office, believe it or not. Isn't that cool? And we're getting, everything ready, which includes a big cup of coffee. So we're going to definitely start with some coffee before we start hitting the books. Here is my schedule for Lee County, for Bonita Springs High. And as you can see, if you know what today's date is, the start date for me is actually the 25th, which is Monday, and I'm a lot closer than I want to be with the amount of stuff I have to do. So here's my planning book, and I'm going to open it up, and you can see it's chock full of plans. Yeah, I'm ready to go. No, that's actually where we're at. Oh my gosh, I've got to start. I wrote down the names of the classes, so I'm off to a good start. Now, I did go onto the World Wide Web and print out this syllabus, art and design, and I also did their media studies one, so I have some place to start. So I'm going to look through that, but really that wasn't as much help. So I went onto the World Wide Web, and I saw other teachers that taught it, and I tried to steal their syllabus, and that was it was a little more help. So I've kind of got an idea. I'm kind of looking around trying to figure out what am I supposed to be teaching? How is this class? And it's a little bit daunting. So I'm not really quite sure. I'm gonna make it up, but I've got to write something in this plan book. So my next plan is to drink more coffee, because that's gotta help. I just, you know what? And it's still early, so it's a little hot, but it's still good. Maybe if I drink all this coffee, I'll be able to put some more plans in the book, which is the plan for today, getting these lesson plans down. So I decided I'd move on, and I started looking up art history classes, which I have taught before. So that was easy. I thought I could write some stuff down. So I just wrote down a bunch of art history things on paper. And I realized at that point, even if I drank more coffee, I was pretty much completely overwhelmed, to say the least. But I was like, no, you know what? When the going gets tough, the tough write more lesson plans. So I just started jotting down more ideas. And after a while, I started to get some stuff down. So you can see here for art and design, I kind of put some stuff down on some paper. Got that one kind of almost ready to go. And I also have all my notes from art history. So there's 2 classes I can teach, maybe at least have something to do on day 1. So next step, I'm going to get out the lesson plan, and I'm going to just start writing, things down. So you can see on the art and design side, I actually have some ideas. What I'm going to do with that class is artistic behavior units. I'm going to start with just, if you ever saw any of the ones we've done online or in the open art room, Artist Steal is an easy one to start with, because it's just the idea of kids taking 2 ideas and combining it into a new idea and coming up with an original idea. So it's pretty open and fun. The next thing I wanted to do is, since I had these lesson plan ideas, was make some lesson plans for the kids, what they're going to do this week when I'm not there. So I went onto the World Wide Web again, and I just put together some little wee videos. So here's just a little snippet of what I'm going to send them. I think it's good. Hello, my little art history friends. We are going to meet soon. I'm not there. I'm here, but you're there. But I'll be there soon. I'm in North Carolina, and then I'm coming down there pretty soon. But I wanted to give you a couple things to think about before we get there, so we can get the ball rolling a little bit. So here's an assignment I want you to do. For this week, I'm going to pick Picasso. I'm not a fan of Picasso. I don't like much. I don't like Cubism. I get it. I understand. You're trying to show all the sides, whatever. It's lame. Come on. Cubism, whatever. I don't like his blue period. It's depressing. I don't want to look at art and get sad. I mean, come on. Okay, well that's something right there. Next, then maybe second to last but not least, ordering supplies. I need to get some. I don't even have a room down there. I don't have anything. I don't have an email address down there. I don't have a badge. I don't have anything. But I'm gonna order supplies. So I went on to Dick Blick and just picked out what basics, I guess, paint, paper, just to get some stuff down. And last but not least, I decided to put everything up onto a new website, artofbonitasprings.weebly.com. Anything that I'm kind of thinking about doing is going to be up there. So if you want to stop by that website, I published it. I put a couple of articles up there, and that's kind of helping me more than anything else, because I can see, what did I say I was going to do in art and design besides my planning book, actually having it with links to videos and links to Pinterest and that kind of thing, so I help me formulate my thinking stuff. So anyway, that's where we're at. We'll see you in a week when we actually get to school.